Hi friends, so this is the third lecture on partition of Bengal, which forms a part of the history syllabus of SEBA board class 10. In the previous two videos on partition of Bengal, we have seen very basic idea about partition of Bengal, what it was and why it was implemented, and also we had seen some of the tricks and strategies to score good marks in history. So if you guys haven't watched that videos already, the link to both of those videos are in the description box. You can go and check both of those videos first and then come back to this video once again. So let us quickly begin with background of partition of Bengal. So background of partition of Bengal কাৰণে আমি এখন নতুন স্লাইড খুলি দিছো এইখন ঠিক আছে সো প্ৰথমতে আমি চাম what was Bengal at the time of partition মানে before partition হোৱাৰ আগতে বেংগলৰ পজিশনটো কি আছিল বেংগল কেনেকুৱা আছিল ঠিক আছে তো ব্ৰিটিছ were first settled in Bengal and made it a province তো আমি সবেই জানো যে ব্ৰিটিছে প্ৰথম ইষ্ট ইণ্ডিয়া কোম্পানী যেতিয়া আহিছিল ইষ্ট ইণ্ডিয়া কোম্পানীয়ে সেটআপ কৰিলে নিজৰ এডমিনিষ্ট্ৰেশ্যন আৰু অফিচ এটসেট্ৰা এইবিলাক সেটআপ কৰিলে কলকাতাত আৰু বেংগল প্ৰভিন্সটো তেওঁলোকে বেংগলখন তেওঁলোকে এটা প্ৰভিন্স হিচাপে বনালে ঠিক আছে সেইবিলাক বিভিন্ন আগৰ আমি হিষ্ট্ৰীত দেখিছিলো 1765 ত ব্যাটল অফ বক্সাৰ হৈছিল তো কেনেকে দিৱানী ৰাইটস বিলাক পাইছিলে ব্ৰিটিছ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে সো দোজ আৰ নট পাৰ্ট অফ দিস চেপ্টাৰ বাট ষ্টিল আমি টু পুট ইট ইন কনটেক্সট উই কেন সে দ্যাট বেংগল was a province. First province of British India was the Bengal province. ঠিক আছে in addition to that এই আসাম বুলি যিডোখৰ জেগা আছিলে সেইটো সময়ত সেইটো কি আছিলে যে আসামত ব্ৰিটিছ তেতিয়ালৈকে অহা নাছিলে আসামত ব্ৰিটিছ ফৰ দা ফাৰ্ষ্ট টাইম কেতিয়া আহিছে around 1824 1826 ঠিক আছে so প্ৰথমতে there was Bengal province so they were operating from Bengal and they had heard about Assam and the northeastern states but British had not reached to this part of the country around till 1826 তাৰ পিছত যেতিয়া অসমত আহোম কিংডম আছিলে হে আহোম কিংডমক যেতিয়া বাৰ্মা অ্যাটাক কৰিছিলে ঠিক আছে বাৰ্মিজ ইনভেশনৰ কথা আছে হেবিলাক these are not important for this chapter but still I am letting you people know because অসমৰ কথা তোমালোকে অলপ বেছিক জানিলে একো লোকসান নাই ঠিক আছে সো প্ৰথম বাৰ্মিজ ইনভেশন হৈছিলে আহোম কিংডমৰ ওপৰত তেতিয়া আহোম ৰুলাৰ্স বিলাকে কি কৈছিলে যে ব্ৰিটিছৰ পৰা হেল্প বিচাৰিছিলে ব্ৰিটিছক কৈছিলে যে আহক আপোনালোকে প্লিজ কাম এণ্ড হেল্প আস ইন এলিমিনেটিং দি Burmese invasion. So যেতিয়া ব্ৰিটিছ আহি পেলাই হেল্প সেল্প কৰি দিয়াৰ পাছত তেনেকে গৈ ট্ৰিটি অফ এখন ইয়ান্দাবু সাইন হল বাৰ্মিজৰ লগত ঠিক আছে ব্ৰিটিছ ডিফিটেড দি বাৰ্মিজ ফোৰ্সেস এন্ড এজ এ ৰিজাল্ট signed a treaty with Burmese forces that was called Treaty of Yandabu which was signed in 1826 so from 1826 কি হল যে Assam became a part of the British administration in India so British India যিখন আছিল তাৰ পাৰ্ট হ'বলৈ ধৰিলে অসম from 1826 তাৰ পিছত কি হল in 1828 the British government took the western part of Assam যেতিয়া এতিয়া আজি ডেটত যিখিনি গোৱালপাৰা আছে বা তেতিয়াও গোৱালপাৰা আছিল তো সেই western port to যিখিনি আছিল হিমানখিনি লৈকে কি কৰিলে যে they will take into the Bengal province so in 1821 Assam for the first time entered into the Bengal province ঠিক আছে তাৰ পিছত gradually the remaining part of Assam তাৰপা খাসি হিলস জয়ন্তীয়া হিলস নাগা হিলস এইবিলাক ধীৰে ধীৰে লাহে লাহে গুটেই বস্তুখিনি ব্ৰিটিছ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে বেংগল প্ৰভিন্সৰ আন্ডাৰত মানে ব্ৰিটিছ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে এটা কৈ এইবিলাক প্ৰভিন্স লৈ ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰি দিলে ঠিক আছে লবলৈ ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিলে একুইজিশন ষ্টাৰ্ট হ'ল তো কি হ'ল যে আসামখন এতিয়া ডাঙৰ হৈ গৈ থাকিলে এইখিনি খাসি হিলস নাগা হিলস গাৰো হিলস গুটেখিনি যেতিয়া জয়েন হৈ গৈ থাকিলে Assam kept increasing in size a little bit every time so by 1874 what they did is that they separated Assam যিটো 1828 ত western Assam to Bengal আন্ডাৰত লৈ লৈছিলে so 1874 they decided to separate it আৰু কি কৰিলে যে বেংগলৰ পৰা অতৰাই পেলাই এখন চিফ কমিশনাৰ প্ৰভিন্স বনাই দিলে যেটো আমি অলৰেডি লাষ্ট two lectures of আমি দেখি আহি আছিলো যে at the time of partition of Bengal Assam was a chief commissioner's province so Assam he chief commissioner's province to কেতিয়া বনিছিলে হেতু 1874 ত হৈছিলে 1874 ত অসমৰ যিখিনি পাৰ্ট অলৰেডি বেংগলত সোমাই গৈছিলে হেখিনি উলিয়াই আনি পেলাই কি কৰিলে আকৌ এখন নতুনকে chief commissioner's province বুলি আসামটোক বনাই দিলে so many experts many people claim that this was in fact the first step of partition of Bengal because আমি দেখিছো যে in 1828 if we see parts of Assam were already taken into Bengal province ঠিক আছে so it was under the governor of Bengal this part of Assam was administered by the governor of Bengal but as gradually as Assam kept expanding and these new areas kept coming in what the British government decided is that in 1874 they decided to make it a decided to separate it from Bengal and make it a chief commissioner's province. So what do we see here? Separate from Bengal, separation from Bengal to already about 1874 hoi goisile. In 1874 already a separation had taken place from Bengal province, and this was made a new chief commissioner's province, a horu bag to patol bag to jitu ami first lecture dekhisilu, a small province called the chief commissioner's province was made already in 1874. So some of the experts claim that this was the first step of partition of Bengal, because 1874 তে already কিছুমান part উলিয়াই আনি পেলাই এখন chief commissioner's province of Assam বুলি already বনোৱা হৈছিলে, ঠিক আছে? So as a result of it, around 1905, what was the position of Bengal and Assam? Let us look at that first. So in 1905, Bangalore Bengal had a population of 7.8 crores, which was almost 1/4 of British India. So 7.8 crores is a very huge population for that time, because jodi swa tumaloke ajiu jeto to jodi swa 2012 census or Assamar population was something around 3 to 4 crores. So you can imagine 1905 at 7.8 crore kiman dangor eta population hobo pare, how much big a population it could have been, because aji date to jodi ami sao 2012 or census or hisabot West Bengal population is something around 9 crore and population of Assam is something around 3 to 4 crore. So we can imagine in 100 years ago how much big a population 7.8 crore would have been. So obviously it was a very large area, plus it was the center of nationalist movement. Popular nationalist leader asile he khomar, all of them were from Bengal, and all of them were centered and concentrated in Bengal. So as a result of it, the national movement was getting very stronger in Bengal. Bengalot again anti-British jitu movement asile jibilak lahe lahe start hobo dhorisile, hebilak Bengal province ot hedu kane khub beshi hoi asile, thik ase? Tar pisot aru ki asile, the Bengali population, which was, because British government first started up their offices and administration in Bengal province, tar folot ki hol je Bengali population, the people of Bengal and the Bengali population started to learn the British ways of doing things, thik ase? Temloke prothom college khulile tat, university khulile tat, tetia ki hol je this Bengali population, this population of Bengal started to learn things quickly. Temlok English education ot lahe lahe expert hoi gol, temloke accountancy ot lahe lahe expert hoi gol, to temlok ki hol, they started becoming very intelligent and very productive and very intelligent and very progressive hobole start hoi gol Bengal population to, thik ase? Plus there was this concentration of Bengal population in the Bengal province. Plus aru ki eta kotha asile je Hindu Muslimor jitu unity asile hetu khub beshi asile Bengal province ot, thik ase? So all of these things were the background of partition of Bengal. Partition of Bengal hoar age ei bilak bostu চলি আছিলে তাৰমানে Bengal province, ঠিক আছে? First Bengal was a very huge province with a very large amount of population, 7.8 crore. No, it is a very big population for that time. Aji data to 7.8 crore is a very big population, but if we look it in context of 100 years ago, so 7.8 crores is a very big population. Plus it was the center of the nationalist movement already. So the population of Bengal were the first to be exposed to the British education system, English education system. So they were very, very expert, very, very progressive, and very, very intelligent. Plus the population, the Bengali population was very much concentrated in the Bengal province. And also, in addition to that, there was a very good position of Hindu-Muslim unity in this Bengal province. So all of these were in a way creating tension, creating pressure in the British government or the British administration, ঠিক है? So এইবোৰে লাহে লাহে এটা বেকগ্ৰাউণ্ড ক্ৰিয়েট কৰি আছিলে ফৰ পাৰ্টিশন অফ বেংগল। পাৰ্টিশন অফ বেংগলৰ এটা নেচেচিটি এইবিলাক বস্তুৱে ক্ৰিয়েট কৰি আছিলে। ইন এডিশ্যন টু ডেট, এতিয়া যদি আমি চাওঁ আসামৰ কথা, আসাম প্ৰভিন্সত সেই সময়ত কি অৱস্থা চলি আছিলে, যিটো কাৰণে পাৰ্টিশনৰ এটা বেকগ্ৰাউণ্ড ফৰ্ম হৈ আছিলে। আসাম which was a chief commissioner's province at that time, what were the things that were happening in Assam? So এতিয়া যদি আমি চাওঁ, Assam in 1905, before partition of Bengal, was a chief commissioner's province. We have already said it many a times, ঠিক আছে? And Assam was gradually expanding economically also, okay? So Assamot jitu tea business asile, jitu oil discover hoi goisile itimodhe, plus jitu tea industry asile, he bostu bilak lahe lahe grow kori asile. Tea industry was growing very rapidly in Assam. So there was this emerging need for export directly of this tea. So jetia Assam was a chief commissioner's province, jetia partition of Bengal হোৱা নাছিলে, তেতিয়া কি আছিলে যে আহমৰ ওচৰত কোনো এটা সি পোর্ট নাছিলে, যেটো চট্টগ্রাম বুলি কৈছে, যেটো which is also known as Chittagong in present times. So চট্টগ্রামত এটা পোর্ট আছিলে, চট্টগ্রাম had a seaport. So British thought that if we bring out this Chattogram from Bengal province and put it to this new province called Eastern Bengal and Assam, so what we can do is that we can directly export the tea from the province of Assam to England and other places and make more profit. So this was also one of the important reasons, one of the backgrounds of the partition of Bengal. So partition of Bengal যেটো actually Bengal খন partition হৈছে, Bengal খন divide হৈছে, কিন্তু the reasons for this partition can be found in both these provinces. Assamor যেটো chief commissioner's province আছিলে তাতো আমি বিচাৰিব লাগিব background বিলাক, আৰু যেটো Bengal province, Bengal proper province আছিলে হেতুটো আমি বিচাৰিব লাগিব ইয়াৰ background বিলাক, ঠিক আছে। সো আমি ইয়াৰ আগৰ স্লাইডখনত দেখিলো what were the conditions in Bengal province, what was the leading towards partition of Bengal. That আমি দেখিলো যে Bengal was a very huge province, it had a very high population, very large population of 7.8 crores, plus the national movement was getting very, very stronger in Bengal, plus the Bengali population, you know, they were exposed to English education and British ways of living, so they were more and more advanced, and the national movement was gradually building up in this Bengal province. Plus there was this very interesting Hindu-Muslim unity coming up in the Bengal province. In addition to that, what we saw that in this small chief commissioner's province called Assam, what was happening is that it was also gradually expanding. Territorially it was expanding, plus economically also it was expanding. What was happening that the tea industry in Assam was developing very fast, the oil industry was developing very fast, and as a result of it, the British government needed a port, a seaport immediately to export this tea and other products from Assam directly. Plus, in addition to that, the trade links which the British government was establishing with China, with Myanmar and Bhutan and other countries. If you look at the map of Assam today also, you will find that these places like China, Bhutan and Myanmar are not very far from this place. Okay, so the importance, the relevance of this small province, the small chief commissioner's province called Assam was increasing. So what was happening that the British government was now requiring a stronger administrative process, you know, a stronger leader such as the lieutenant governor and not a chief commissioner to control and administer this rapidly growing province of Assam. So as a result of it, what they decided is that let us take out some districts and some places from this Bengal proper province and put it into the Assam province. As a result of it, what will happen is that at first the Bengal province will get weaker. The national movement which was coming up in Bengal will get weaker, and in addition to it, what will happen is that this small province called Assam will get stronger economically. You know, with the help of seaport, with the help of the port of Chattogram, what will happen is that this small province will get more powerful, and also a good amount of the Bengali speaking population will be transferred to this province called Eastern Bengal and Assam. And also there was a plan to, you know, divide the population on the basis of religion, because there was a very strong unity developing in the Bengal province between Hindus and Muslims. So we will see that in the next video when we look at the partition of Bengal event in greater detail. We will see how it was an underlying policy to divide the Hindus and Muslims of Bengal province. Okay, so for now what we have seen in this lecture is the background to partition of Bengal. What were those? We have seen that Bengal province, which was to be partitioned, was a very large province with a very large population, which was 7.8 crores. Okay, plus the British first settled in Bengal and started up and established their factories and administration in Bengal, as a result of which the population of Bengal, the Bengali population got exposed to the better education system and the English education system of the British government, and as a result of which they became more educated and more aware and more progressive, and as a result their nationalist sentiments were very much rising in the time prior to the partition of Bengal. And in addition to it, what we were observing was that a very strong Hindu-Muslim unity developing in the Bengal province. So all of these formed a background for partition of Bengal within the Bengal province. In addition to it, there were some conditions coming up in the small province called the Chief Commissioner's province of Assam, which also formed the background of the partition of Bengal. What were those elements? Those were that the Assam province was also gradually expanding. The economic activities in this frontier province was developing very rapidly. The tea industry and the oil industry was developing very, very rapidly, as a result of which the British government needed a port to directly export these products from Assam to abroad. And also they required a very strong administrative system and a very strong mechanism to govern this new this smaller province called Assam. So these were some of the elements which formed the part background of partition of Bengal from Assam point of view. So after the combination of all these elements from Bengal side and Assam side, what the British government decided is that to take out some parts from the Bengal province and put them into this smaller province called Assam and name it as the province of Eastern Bengal and Assam. So this is all. This is it for this particular lecture. In the next lecture, what we will see is that we will try to see the event of partition of Bengal in greater detail, and we will also look at the consequences of the partition of Bengal in the next video. So thank you so much for watching this video, and do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already.